Hello, church. We're looking at Daniel chapter 1 today for our daily Bible reading. Word of the day is Defile. So the events of this book happen around 600 to 500 BC, so 600 to 500 years before Christ. Israel has been unfaithful to God since David and Solomon were king. They've suffered different armies invading them and just division within their own ranks and tribes. And so now at this point, the Babylonians or Chaldeans come over and destroy Israel and take the young leaders or from royal families and things like that back to Babylon to be brainwashed, to be re-educated, to be trained according to the new empire's rules and guidance rather than according to God's word. So you think it's got to be very tempting for David and his friends to go along with this, right? They've been kidnapped from their home. They've been taken away. No contact probably with their families back home. This in a foreign land with a massive army that just destroyed them. They're suffering punishment, and they're told, okay, all we want you to do is do what we tell you to do and you will live, right? You're at least going to be in a level of hierarchy because you're already the religious or the secular elite. But so we just want you to do what we tell you to do. But Daniel and his friends, even though young, even though under difficult circumstances, choose to respectfully decline this defilement that they're being offered. And so they stand up and they ask, for a provision here to not to defile themselves with everything else that they're being offered. And God rewards them. And we're going to see how the rest of this book kind of picks up from this, their faithfulness, Daniel's faithfulness, and his ability to stand firm and not be defiled. And so as we go about our lives, as our society asks us to defile ourselves or to be tempted with these different things, can we stand up and say, no, what God has told us to do this, and God has told us not to do that. As we read his word, it will give us guidance in how we need to make sure we are undefiled from our world. So let us take an example from Daniel, even the difficult circumstances that he was in, and I think we can mirror that in our lives as well. And it'll be glorifying to God, be beneficial for us, and it'll be a testimony to those who see how we live. And that's what we're going to see throughout this book of Daniel, is we're going to see king after king end up praising the God of God, the Lord of Lords, because of Daniel's faithfulness and obedience to God. All right, church, have a great day.